Hey YouTube, it's Emmy Elaine here, and basically today I thought we would do something a little different, something a little fun. Josh is actually the one who gave me this idea, thought it was genius. I'm going to list off all of my favorite movies for each year that I've been alive. 1993. Pop in that VHS, that's right kids, do you know what a VHS tape is? Into the VCR if I hadn't, ripped out the shreds of tape in the VHS yet. Sorry, Dad. I'm a little bit of a movie freak. That's one of Josh's and mine's. Josh's and my grammar is hard. That's one of our favorite pastimes. I'm just gonna say our. All right, so we're just gonna jump right in. As a newborn, I do not have a favorite movie. I'm sorry to disappoint. I just picked one that I, as an adult, love or whatever now. It is sad to say, but 1993 was not the year for movies. They were just having a tough time that year. One of my favorite movies, I've seen it 5 million times, is Dazed and Confused. And it's set in Texas, Matthew McConaughey. My mom would always tell me that that's how her high school experience was. And so I would just kind of imagine her partaking in these parties and crazy shenanigans. When can you form your first memory? I distinctly remember being in love with The Lion King and singing along to the song, but I was only 1 the year it was released, so I know I had the VHS tape, played the shit out of it. 1995, Pocahontas. I have a distinct memory of being young and I had very long hair that would go down my back, and my mom would French braid it in a single braid and my dad would call me Pocahontas. Just a fun childhood memory. Okay, 1996. The most memorable movie for me that year was Space Jam. I would watch it with my dad. I would crawl into bed with him. We'd watch it. I probably didn't know most of what was happening because yes, there were Looney Tunes in it, but there's also live action. Bugs Bunny was my any right 90s kid should. 1997, my favorite movie that year by far was Hercules, and I can distinctly remember getting the VHS tape for my birthday. So we go plug in the VHS tape and it's in Spanish. So I still watched it all the time. No, I did not learn Spanish as a result of it. 1998, favorite movie was The Parent Trap, and I'm talking the new school Lindsay Lohan, because I was 5. I didn't know any better. I legitimately thought Lindsay Lohans were the twins, but later find out that was some mad CGI, awesome British accent. 1999 being Pokemon, the first movie, the peak of my young Pokemon career. Little did I know that it would swing back around once I started dating Joshua. Little did I know that I would be level 23 on Pokemon Go. But I remember my Nana taking me to see the movie, and I remember my stepbrother had gone with somebody else and he got this sick holographic Mewtwo card, and I was very jealous. He had it in one of those intense plastic holder things. Okay, 2000. This was turn of the millennium, y'all. If y'all know anything about me, I'm a sucker for a good drama. This dog saw this boy's whole life, watched him, come back from the army, dies. What? It was devastatingly sad, okay, for a 7-year-old. Okay, 2001, Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone. How are the candles floating up there? Shrek. Y'all can judge all you want. Princess Diaries, one of my first DVDs. How does it work? It's only a disc. You could skip scenes. That was a new thing that you could do. Can't do that with a VHS tape. You had to rewind that sucker and wait. Okay, 2002, A Walk to Remember, another classic sad one. My first boy crush. I was obsessed with Shane West. I'm cheering for you, Shane. Another thing, so this was the year that The Ring came out. I guess my mom decided that a 9-year-old that's plenty old enough to watch this terrifying movie that you have to watch on a TV that's fuzzy to begin with. Thanks, Mom. But it also introduced me to my love of horror movies. 2003, Finding Nemo, because this was Pixar's big moment, right? Animation was just unreal. School of Rock. I just would watch that movie on loop. 2004, I'm 11, Mean Girls. Duh. The Notebook introduced me to my love of Ryan Gosling and also Rachel McAdams. I always question myself if it's Rachel McAdams or Rachel Adams, but it's definitely McAdams. Or is it McAdam? Rachel McAdams, right? 2005, I was 12, was The Chronicles of Narnia, Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe. I had read the book in school, which I just loved. 2006, I am 13. I was obsessed with 300. That movie was epic. Gerard Butler in like a loincloth. I'm coming into puberty, guys, come on. The Devil Wears Prada, and it really made me want to be like work at a magazine for some reason, which should like, that movie should not make you want to do that. 2007, I am obsessed with the movie Fight Club. Just finally like getting into older movies that, you know, I had missed out on in my younger years. I would watch it almost every day when I came home from school. Just like a very good like coming of age movie, I guess, I don't know. Also was very obsessed with Juno. This became my sick day movie. 2008, I'm 15, obsessed with Donnie Darko. This was another one that I would come home daily to watch. Actually, Bailey and I were we're still best friends, what am I saying? We would watch it together, like watch it separately. We would like text about all these like cult classics. So there's all these like, you know, fan theories, and like the number 23 is very prevalent in that movie. 2009, became obsessed with Eternal Sunshine of the Spotless Mind, which to this day is still one of my favorite all-time movies. I have to be in the right state of mind to watch that movie. 2010, I was 17, Black Swan. Even though there's the fingernail scene, I don't know if I've ever mentioned this before, but fingernails, like, whew, they get to me, man. The Social Network, to this day, is one of the only movies that I have seen twice in theater. Shutter Island, still to this day, one of my favorite movies. Kind of like searching yourself for what does it mean. 2011, this was the year I graduated high school. I am 18. Was of course obsessed with Bridesmaids because Kristen Wiig is a queen. Also Harry Potter and the Deathly Hallows. Harry Potter for me started in 2nd grade, picked it back up my senior year of high school and just flew through the rest of the series. So that movie came out as I had just finished the book series. It was kind of like the peak of my obsession with Harry Potter. 2012, I am 19. 2 movies that I'm obsessed with for one main reason. Jennifer Lawrence, The Hunger Games, Silver Linings Playbook. 2013, The Conjuring, which is another one of the scariest movies that I've ever seen. 2014, I was 21 that year. Biggest obsession, Guardians of the Galaxy. How excited am I about the second one coming out this year? Super excited, okay? Another one, my favorite villain, Maleficent. I'm obsessed with that movie. 2015, one of my favorite all-time movies, Jurassic World. So like at this point, I was alternating Jurassic World and Guardians of the Galaxy, as I don't have cable. So like movies are kind of my They are what get me through those long silences where you have to think about things and you don't want to. 2016, so last year I was 23. One of my all-time favorite movies is Deadpool. Anti-hero plus a bunch of funny freaking comedy, and Ryan Reynolds. Come on. There's Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them. Like, yes, more Harry Potter, there's still hope. And I would not say is one of my favorite movies, but it was a very memorable movie for me, and that is Suicide Squad. Yeah, that was like our first official date, and we went to go see it at iPic, which like any movie you see at iPic is gonna be good. For this year, I am 24 now. Hey, did y'all know that I'm 24? You didn't know? Get Out. That movie made me so uncomfortable in like such a good way. We finally went to go see Beauty and the Beast, and I bawled my freaking eyes out. I don't know why that wasn't on my list, because that's like one of my favorite princess movies. Anyways, this was, I'm very sorry, my very long list of every favorite movie I've had pretty much ever over the course of my life. It was really fun to put together. I challenge y'all to do this because it got me thinking about a lot of movies that I've kind of forgotten about. Make your own. I'm Audi 3000. Nobody says that. Nobody ever did say that, really. But I am leaving now because I have a lot of homework I need to do, and this was kind of like putting that off. So, also have a new Catfish episode to watch, so bye! Nemo! Stop! It's like really hard to make vlogs with cats.
If you love me, let me